All right, so today we're going to be repairing the water pump pulley off the ice cream truck. As you can see, we suffered a catastrophic failure. All of this material it shattered. It was just broken pieces everywhere. It looks like whatever is vibrating vibrated enough to obviously cause this kind of damage. So we were throwing around ideas. We went hunting high and low for this. We can't find it. Nobody has this thing in stock. And ordering it online is possible. However, it's going to take several days to get here, and we have events coming up. So the thought is, well, let's try to fix it. So we went looking for washers and pieces of bar stock to see if we can find something that would work, and we didn't see anything that would span this. So we went over to Lowe's and Home Depot. Lowe's. We ended up at Home Depot, and we decided we're going to use this circular saw blade. The plywood or the woodworking blades seem to be a lot thicker, and this one has a lot less flex. I can't even bend that. The other ones were super thin, or they had a little bit of flex, but this one in particular, it does not want to budge.
Pass the test.
So the plan is to do something like that, make it as straight as possible, and cut off the excess, and then obviously have that welded there so that we can put this back on. We're gonna have to open this up more because the water pump pulley actually broke through. So, but yeah, since you can see it's not even. So I'm going to try to clean up as much as I can with the Dremel. Anyway, this is going to take a while, so let's just hurry up and get started. Okay, the next part to figure out is we cleaned up the edges. So we took off as much of the rough material as possible. I'm going to try to fill in these cracks once I get the top part welded on. But now we got to figure out how to center this. So I know if we eyeball it,
Should be right around there.
it should be right around there. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do the best that I can to see.
Because if you're off a little bit, it's just gonna vibrate.
Yeah, but it's already vibrating right now.
We just gotta wait until all it's got to do is last until
So we can get the replacement. So, all right, I'm going to see if we can eyeball it, and then we'll mark it out with a Sharpie. We calculated that the inner diameter is 3.5 inches. So the center of that hole should be 1 3/4 inches. So after doing some fancy finagling with the tape measure, I think we got center. It doesn't look quite, well, I guess from here it looks a lot better.
It does look better.
It does look better. So we're gonna mark that and start welding. All right, so I figured it's probably gonna be a really crappy connection, but getting the welder out, gonna get ready to test it. I just need to put a couple of spots down to hold it in place. We marked it. Oh, I hope it didn't move. Oh man, I think it moved a little bit. All right, well, let me double check these measurements. All right, so I got it lined up again. Great, so now we're gonna tack on a few spots and see if we can get this going. All right, well, I went all the way around. I know it's still gnarly, but I think I'm getting better. Some parts look better.
Oh,
I decided to
there's
do the
a little
inside
hole
too.
right there.
So,
You gotta work on that
oh, I got a
hole.
little gap there. All right, I'm gonna touch it up.
Yeah, there's a few little spots.
I'll touch it up, and then we'll go and start sizing out the center hole, and start
Drilling.
marking and drilling. Yeah, and cutting because we gotta clean that up.
Best dad in the world.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so I think we're ready now to use this cutting wheel and cut off as much of the excess material as we can. We have a grinding wheel we're going to finish up with. So that looks pretty gnarly. Hopefully this works.
Gnarly. I can get my eyes and ears on without.
Ready?
Yep, ready.
Getting a little long. I just want to get this on. Cleaned it up as much as I could with the grinder.
Did a good job.
Thanks, bud. I don't think that well is going to let go. Now the tricky part is figuring out, I mean that looks pretty centered, right? For eyeballing it. The tricky part is figuring out
How to get those 4 bolts.
the 4 bolt holes, yeah. Because the bolts are pretty worn out and I fear that taking them off might break them, so I don't know if we can eyeball this next part, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the fragment of the old piece, which still has the outline of some of the holes. So we have that one and that one. So I'm wondering if we do one of these. Actually, I think it went that way. Yeah, we'll do it this way. But if we line it up, eyeballing it, of course. There's a hole. There's a hole. And I think if we rotate it 90 degrees,
I think there's one
something like that.
right there.
Line it up.
There.
Alright. I think it's this one. And this one. Oh boy. That so does not look centered. But I mean, it's space-wise, it just has to be close enough. Again, this is just for a day.
Maybe a day and a half.
Alright, so let's find a titanium drill bit from our trusty kit that we got from...
Covered in iron filings.
Yeah, that we got from Home Depot. It's $10.
A lot of it over there.
So let's find the right size for the hole that we need. We are so close. So we tried to drill. We broke 2 of the titanium bits, the 1/4 inch. The 5/16 we still have. However, the drill is completely out of juice. We got through 1.5 holes before the battery gave up. So we drilled out some of that with the Dremel.
Worked pretty well, actually.
But we need the drill. We need to get a drill. So we might have to make a quick run to Walmart and get a drill. Alright, so we had to make a quick stop
to
Walmart to pick up ourselves a hyper tough cordless drill, or not cordless, sorry, drill. $18. Hopefully it'll have enough power to do what we need it to do.
It's 3,000 RPM, which just means it's faster.
We're so close, but
Yeah.
All right.
Thermal did okay.
Let's just get this started.
Yeah.
Well, after what, 2-3 minutes? No, maybe 5 minutes with the drill bit or the
New one.
the new drill, you're able to cut through. This stuff is hard, man.
That's not coming off in
So,
her truck.
Yeah, I hope that lasts.
That will
All right,
last.
now we got to check the fitment of the holes. We may have to open these up a little wide to, because we eyeball this. And we'll have to come back and open that one. Hopefully that large bit will help open that up. Let's go check to see the fitment. All right. I don't know what hour of the night it is. It's late.
It's like 12 maybe now.
See if we can focus. Let's get some light on it, bud.
Can you-
There we go. There we go. I don't know what she's focusing on. There we go.
It
Actually, bring the
fits.
light over this way. There we go.
It's a back
It fits.
one. It's a little
It's
play.
not perfectly straight, but it fits. And this is gonna get us by
for a day.
hopefully for a day. So once she's tightened down, she doesn't have a lot of play. So man, it took some work to get that situated,
We've
but
been working for what, like 6 hours now?
I don't know, something. She's not pretty, but she will do.
I mean, it's better than we thought it would look.
Yeah. So I think in the next video, or the next part we pick up here, is going to be us buttoning this thing up and trying it out. Because I'm tired. I want to get this project done.
I want to go to bed.
So, alright,
Yeah.
let's just wrap this up. Alright, so now you can see what it looks like with the replacement. So we're going to be replacing that anyway. I got everything else for it, but it served its purpose, so I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.